Hi, I'm Jeff McChesney. I'm the CEO and founder of Target Arm. Throughout history, mobility has been the key to survival, especially from a defensive position. If you end up stopping, you're probably going to get shot. From an offensive perspective, you want to end up continuing to maneuver. And with the advent of drones today, the ability to increase your situational awareness while you're maneuvering is profound. But there's a problem with using drones today with the maneuvering force. If you take a look at a force that's sitting there from a static position, the drone itself only has a certain range it can operate from, and then it has to go back. You'd like to do that while you're maneuvering and not have to end up stopping and, again, getting shot. So you do that with a maneuvering force, you end up increasing the range and the area that the drone is operating from and reducing the range it has to do to come back as well, because you're closing in on it at the same time. But this is not only just a military solution, it's also a commercial solution. If you're able to operate drones from a moving vehicle, you increase a whole lot of other capabilities. Shown here, you can see a package delivery truck that is simulating the use of a drone. You increase the area and range that the drone is operating from and dramatically reducing its distance to come back to the truck, or even to other trucks that happen to be nearby. The problem is that when you get two moving objects close together, bad things have been happening for at least 100 years now. But we have a device now called TOOLAR. And that device enables both the launch and recovery of both rotary and fixed wing drones from any moving vehicle, including during high wind conditions. As you can see here in this video, our pins actually capture and recover the drone and then release it back out from a static position. But it also works from a moving position. And in this case, you can see that the drone is already flying, the pins are holding it in place, the airflow is going through it, and the drone flies away. The reverse is true for the recovery. Ends up encapsulating the drone. And here we show 65 miles per hour, which no one else in the world can do, operating today, and has that been operating from every single version we built. But TOOLAR is also dual use, both commercial and military. We have package delivery, which we're estimating a 3 to 9 times productivity improvement off of that single truck. We can bolt on TOOLAR as a device on the back of an armored personnel carrier and increase their situational awareness while they're maneuvering. And we can embed it in another truck for medical delivery by drones on the move for a pandemic response capability. The first commercial markets we're working into are the offshore oil rigs in the bottom left-hand corner, oil and gas, and in the bottom right-hand corner, the offshore wind farms, because they're outside the national airspace, and the FAA has continued to open it up today. If they continue to open it up as we expect over the next couple of years, then the first responders, as well as the maritime environment, becomes available to us as well. Our total addressable market, we estimate at $22 billion. The defense market includes 200,000 vehicles and a $5 billion potential. The package delivery market just in the United States is 600,000 vehicles, and we estimate that to be at $22 billion. We have no competing technology that we're aware of, and we own the top right corner of the two axes, the left one being the ability to operate at higher and higher speeds while you're maneuvering off of a maneuvering and moving vehicle. And on the bottom, whether or not you can use multiple drones, and in our case, both rotary and fixed wing drones. Most of the money's been allocated in the bottom left-hand corner. You can see where the large companies are. They're operating from a static position. A couple of software companies are trying to enable the ability to start maneuvering, but we own the market from a capability perspective today. And we plan on taking that market and selling to the companies in the bottom left-hand corner. Our product timeline is moving rapidly forward. We're in our minimal viable product right now. We're producing for the Air Force. We anticipate that being done in September of this year. And then we're moving swiftly into version 3.1. Again, all these versions use the same basic product, and then they just change the things that actually are added onto it. We've got deep management experience between myself and my co-founder, Ryan. Engineering experience, both aviation and mechanical, the ability to manufacture. We both have aviation backgrounds, myself as a pilot and a drone pilot, Ryan as a drone racer. Our management team behind us has relevant experience, both from a perspective of entrepreneurship, also as well as sales, both commercial and military, and advanced degrees across the board. We've gained significant traction. We have a contract today with the Nuclear Munitions Convoy Protection for the United States Air Force, and we've also got a contract with the U.S. Army at the Maneuver Center of Excellence down at Fort Benning to put TOOLAR on there as well. And today I'm proud to announce that we've signed a contract with BAE Systems to do joint research and development to help expand their capabilities of what they're offering the Department of Defense. So we're Target Arm, and we're drones on the move. Let's connect and start a conversation.